I'm bad at that. And you touch it and read the language as your fingers dust across the lettering in a language that you do not recognize, but for some reason know. You are able to read it as saying something as, "For the gracious one's return." And as you touch it, some deep chilling energy chills and runs up your since chaotic good, so you only 1d4 for necrotic damage. But it doesn't hurt. You take 2 necrotic. As you pull your hand back, the tip of your palm starts to glow radiant. That's all. The glowing fades away. You take 2 necrotic damage. Okay, so it doesn't take a detect magic to know that the statue is... It just happened. Your hand is not wounded. You were not hurt. But it just felt like your fingertips suddenly went cold. But it didn't hurt as much as it should have. It just glowed? Instead of reliving the experiences of your past ancestors, Via, as a half-elf, you instead recall your own dreams. However, they are not perfectly accurate as a human, in the same way that a human dreams. You currently find yourself in a young state, about that age when you're around 7. You're in the room. You're in one of the rooms of the teachers at Syklos Academy. It's very familiar. You were taken here quite so often by your father. Except, well, the one besides you right now isn't your father, but a woman with golden hair and very muted violet eyes, kneeling down at you, placing a hand on your shoulder. It's that thing.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's my mom. Sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah? Sorry, Via.
Oh.
I can't take you with me.
Mom? Where are you going?
I can't say. But it's important, I must go. Keep safe.
Why? Can't I go with you?
No, it's... She cuts off and doesn't explain.
Mom?
It's important. I have to go. Know that I
don't
love
want you to go.
Know that I love your father. It's not anything to do with either of you. But
it's me, isn't it?
No. You are wonderful, Via.
You're lying! You don't love me!
Happy Mother's Day. Oh my god, it is.
Guys, stop making it worse!
She instead just turns to look at the door. There are things going on that I can't explain. Not to you. It's better if you don't.
Why?
But you'll find the answers in due time, or if good things happen, you might never. But this is hard on me too. But I have to go. Starts to walk.
No! Via's trying to go after her. No, don't go! She's gonna try and pull on her sleeves. Please don't leave me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone!
You'll have your father, Via. I'm sorry. But I have to go. And well, the memory, your dream of the memory is quite is accurate, at least for this part. This conversation is about how you thought it would go. However, as dreams typically tend to do, things start to warp a little. A mix of the recollection of the elven blood within you, as well as the muddy, dreamlike state that humans put themselves under. As she starts to walk to the door, instead of a door, you see what instead equates to like a large stone chasm on the side of a wall. And well, instead of whoever you saw going with her that day, you instead see this as turning to look. I'll be fine. As
Do you get nightmares often?
No, not really. Not anymore, at least. This is the first in a while. Maybe I just had restless sleep. I don't know. I suppose I've been staying up too late. Maybe having too much scroll reading.
Do you miss your mother?
Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I do miss her. I mean, who wouldn't miss their mom? But not like she's gonna be here if I miss her anyways. I mean, yeah, I miss her a little, but my dad loves me a lot and he takes care of me, so I barely think about her all that much anymore.
I'm sure she misses you too.
You think so?
And she would do anything to see you safe.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, she really cared about me. She probably would have written a letter at least back.
letters, huh? Well, I never knew the name, but it was some sort of Lady of Grace that she once called it. That's all I ever got, though. A lower power of sorts, and... well, at least I never knew their name. You all want to connect the dots? The gracious one. Vanity doesn't seem to connect it. We were told to do many things. Awaken people, steal. But Primrose, she never... This won't be a good time to use campaign notes. She never told us where the people we were taking were sent to. That's all I know. But I knew enough to know that it was not good. For real, for real. Whenever they mentioned offering of sorts, it was like whoever these goblins were praying to was a real person that comes to give them offerings and won them over through won them towards devotion. I don't know who this person ever was, though. It seems whoever these goblins were, they don't know too much as well. But, I don't know too much. From what I can tell, though, they were waiting for someone else to take me. But fortunately, well, you guys were there.
I guess now would be a good time to share to the party that your eyes also glue when you did that.
And that's true.
I somehow know the writings on the statue, though.
What did it say?
Well, it said the Gracious One is coming.
Whenever Primrose was talking about it, she would always do so in private. None of us were the magical kind. Only she was gifted with the arcane power from whatever this power was.
Did she ever
access to it?
Did she ever describe the Lady of Grace?
Well, no, from what I could tell, they were never in physical contact.
Oh.
As you go over here, you see you see two people kneeling down. An armored, clad in black metal dragonborn with a mask that befits that hides his face, as well as this drow woman, looking quite with a very formal attire as well, as she kneels down and offers not silver, not gold, but an electrum coin to the statue of, well, to the statue you see to the right. Quietly mutters a prayer that you don't hear, as it's a silent one, but it's a general respectful one. As the scrying progresses, the orb fills with light that should reveal your mother's location. Except the orb turns
What?
black.
She's not dead, is she?
No,
She's not. She's...
the divination caught on. There is someone to be found. But whoever she is not a place I can see. One of you dreams. Via.
Oh.
You recall a memory. But Stella. You recall a memory. But it's not yours.
No.
As you see yourself walking down a hallway somewhere in the academy with with high shelves and scrawled scrolls, light. You walk forward. You're here to meet a friend. As you approach them,
Is this
see them
Trixie?
in the middle of their work,
That's not
observing
Trixie.
the natural change in a divination in a divination sphere. She whirs the mechanical gears that aid in the mechanical device, staring at the change, predicting the future. Her eyes heavy. She looks to you. You're here. And you answer in not your voice. Yeah.
Oh my god! What? I should not be speaking.
As-
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Is it true? Unfortunately, so. Then I have to do it. You sure? We've already done it once. We can prevent it. It doesn't have to be this way. Weren't you the one who said that the future can't be changed? Her friend hesitates. I thought so. I have to do it too. It isn't fair. You've already done enough. But if I don't do something... No. I'm already not supposed to be here. Yeah, it is a Crowdy fan art. I'll search for another feature. Divination is not once uncertain, but it can be changed in small ways. Yeah, it is Crowdy, yeah. Because, well, it's a diviner wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And divination sees through time, yeah. Alright. Doesn't this mean I won't ever see you again? Perhaps. But I can visit. Not in that form, you mean? True. Wait. Are you seeing something else? Yeah, give me. No. What is it? You need to wake up. Wake up? What do you mean? I'm not talking to you. You need to wake up. You!
Huh?
I know you can hear me. Wake up. Viavos! Wake up!
Huh? What?
Huh.
What's happening? What's
Fire.
going on?
However, one thing does surprise you. As you are blocked you're stumped on what to do, or at least how to approach them. That is, until something appears. As silence temporarily halts. Above you all, the night sky parts with a radiant light, temporarily pausing the fight as this appears.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy. Literal.
Holy.
Holy.
Divine voice echoes in you all, in a language that you do not understand, except for Reef. In that
Reef.
Is that your
You're
mom?
not human. You're not human.
You are not human. There is a voice speaking in Celestial. She speaks in an echoing tone, but not to you, Reef. To Via.
What?
I'm glad we have reached you. Do not be afraid. You are safe, but not for long. There is much to discuss. I am Mikael, set down from the golden heaven. I sense within you the blood of Celestia. Take my sword and wield its light against the darkness. You must be strong. Come, Nova Aurora, until we meet again. A sword comes down, calling your name. This one, you can understand, as asking for you. There's a sense of familiarity with it, a warmth, like your mother's. The divine light not only washes over everyone else, giving them an added boon to this fight, but you, finally, awaken, as everyone sees a Reef glow transforming into something that
Avengers.
might have been obvious already.
Very well then. Watch as your friends burn to cinders!
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes!
You have this. I'm already gonna have it. This is already halved. Stop.
What?
19. It's also quite fitting that you use favored by the gods for this, because someone does answer your.
Is it the angel? The angel came back to save my life. Please tell me she comes back and save me. The defender's more alive than you. Yeah, he's also the defender's like point blank up against the blast too.
Alright then. Via. Someone whispers into your ear. Child, now is not your time. Allow me!
I'm saved.
Do you allow her?
Yes, dear God, yes. Dear Via, let her. Yes, she lets it.
You succeeded. You don't die. The worst doesn't happen. But
Yes!
does mean that.
What?
Like that. Here we go. Everyone else sees Via glow. That same radiant light that we've got.
Oh, wait, I think I figured it out.
As who remains instead of Via is someone else.
Is that
As-
all?
As
No,
wings wrap around to cover Ilphriina, Scots, and QQ. Angelic wings shield you all from the rest of the blast. Via is protected,
Let's
and Sunder
got wings!
sees that you all remain standing. He gasps.
You!
Thunder.
Who?
There you are! Mikael. After years of searching, you found yourself. Where have you been hiding all this time, coward? No. You weren't hiding at all. You never came down.
She stays silent.
Coward.
So,
He looks around. These are the champions you favor. You cannot stop Our Lady of Grace. And it's not for me to decide. Chosen. That girl. Very well. He strikes at Mikhail, but Mikhail
Oh
fires
my
back.
god. I
He
forgot
sliced
he's a
through
19.
Thunder's- He sliced through Thunder's belt, but don't do damage. As I said,
I'm so
There.
sorry. What? Why'd you let me do the rolls? It should have been someone else.
your champion fails you. You wish to save her pathetic life. You cannot.
I'm so sorry, Bea. I suck.
That is not. This is not where it ends. Very well then. We have what we want. If these are your choices, then I shall remember them. For we are Our Lady of Grace's champion. We are her apostles. I know now. It's you. Be prepared then. We'll scour you till the ends of the earth. For us. Or the Arisen. He jumps down the hole.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
Tell us. I'm sorry for what I did to her. She points up though, and this is the place that we often call the heavens. Celestia. And that name is the one that stands out to you. Reef? You've heard someone mention Celestia before. Mm-hmm. And she explains that Celestia is generally the land of angels. It's a question, but do you think it's possible to go to the upper planes? It is a crazy question indeed, yes, as you kids would say. But, well, I personally don't know. I'm no magic scholar, I'm no seer of the heavens. But, well, if the stories are true, then, well, some might have descended. So, well, I only know a little about them, but some say that some Aasimar may have descended from the heavens themselves. It's a wild story, and if only we had all of the knowledge we did before the rupture, then I'm sure I could have answered that, but in her stead. And with that being said, the deans bow to the students and individually teleport out, as one by one the deed of abjuration, conjuration, etc., disappear. However, though, as each of them does fade away, the last one to do so, actually, since Via, you've been paying attention, she looks in your direction before disappearing.
I don't remember all the deans, but who's the dean wearing the white hat?
Oh,
She just looks kind of familiar.
you mean Miss Ouren? Ouren.
Ouren?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
she's the Steeland. Well, from what I recall, she's the Dean of Divination.
Divination.
The upper planes are generally the more what you would associate with being divine, heavenly, and stuff. Underworldly are the ones below. Chaotic planes, though, that is where you try to recall a bit on your own knowledge. Via, when trying to identify what exactly it means by chaotic planes, some of the planes are identified by the forces of, well, generally how they are formed. Chaotic planes are the inverse of lawful planes. If this sounds like alignment, it's because it is. The otherworldly planes of Syklos mirror regular D&D, where alignment is a factor to their essential creation, and the chaotic planes are generally the planes that you can see over here at the lower side of the image. The ones that are closer to the bottom, Limbo being the most chaotic one, but Pandemonium, the Abyss, and I think Carceri as well are the ones that are generally seen as more chaotic. What it generally means, though, is that from theories at least, from the theories of cosmology or lessons that you've studied, one highlighting one, let's say, Pandemonium, you'd say, is often called the Hell of Howling Winds, where it's essentially a wasteland of stone and underground rock, where wind haunts and swirls around the entire plane, not really facilitating life, and it's only things that are sent there. The only way that things are there are because they are sent there or they travel there, and you know that it's chaotic and it's basically not a place where someone can remain and stay sane. Stuff like that. Well, Strixie seems to notice something because as you mentioned the name, Strixie flips over the document that you got about heavens, and I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but the Mount Celestia is often called the Seven Heavens. There are names to each of the seven layers of it, and
Uh, um, I'm sure it's just a name. Perhaps my grandparents really liked the name and named my mom that.
did your mom ever talk about her parents?
Not that I remember of. She kind of left me pretty early on, so no, I don't remember anything.
She just
He is gonna be like,
walks forward.
this place looks familiar.
You said you never been to the divination department.
I never did, but I feel like I've seen this room somewhere. Like recently too.
This belonged to your mother.
My mom?
We were colleagues. We worked together often. But one thing she told me before she left was to give this to you once a certain amount of time has passed. The symbol is a triangular shape with a horizontal line near the top, forming a smaller triangle at the top. It's highly decorated. It's made of, from what you can tell, some form of gold alloy, but breaking down the symbol of it, you seem to recognize its base component.
Celestia.
Correct. It does resemble the symbol of the plane.
Why would my mom have something like this? She, from what I know, at least, I don't think she was religious or worshipped anyone.
No, but she was a scribe, a scholar of sorts. Her librarian status often kept her with many books from our talks, our conversations. She seemed quite knowledgeable about the different planes, both above and below.
So my mom left this with you to give to me,
Mhm.
and she couldn't give it to me herself?
I think it might be best for you to see why. The border of the pendant glows to highlight the triangle, the horizontal line above. It glows bright as the sphere seems to react. I don't know the entire details myself, but if I know anything about Bree, she has her own way of explaining things.
Where is this?
You see clouds, swords plunged into them, going down into a place you can't see. It gradually shrinks, the wings become a more reasonable size, the ethereal glow dims down a bit into something a lot more normal for you to see. And how are you here? She looks to all of you and sees probably you holding the pendant, and that's how. See,
What? This pendant?
deliver the message then. Well, you all. More than just you, then. She looks to all 5 of you. This might be a lot to take in at the moment. But I need you all to listen. An angelic messenger, an emissary of the divine, often the guardian, often called a guardian angel. And you just read about this.
Oh.
The Deva basically says that she is here to deliver a message instead. Very well then. The worst has already happened. Viavos, no, you go by Reef now. You need to find Mercury.
You know my mom too? How do you know my mom?
We Deva are messengers, but often we are also guarded. I watched over your mother long ago, but when she was meant, something took her.
What took her? Where is she now?
I don't know. But strange occurrences have been happening in the material world. I fear that something sinister must have taken her, or else we would be able to see where she would be. You recall the divination that turned black? I know, however, that she is alive. I'm sorry, I did not expect it for me to be the one who would deliver this message, but it seems I must perform this duty as well, in place of her.
How long have you been in contact with my mom?
Longer than you would know.
Was it before I was even born?
He just nods.
How is it that you were able to be in contact with my mom? I thought angels don't really
interfere.
kind of just veers off.
You are correct. And that is precisely the reason why I must ask of you all to find her. As a Deva, my duties are bound to Mount Celestia, to the Golden Heaven. Under purview of the law that binds us, we cannot interfere with the mortal realm. I was able to observe and watch grow to be the daughter she was always proud of. But until the events of that night, I was not able to breach the barrier that separates our realms. Only due to presence, something sinister, was I allowed a brief moment to view, hear it, manifest into the world you inhabit. But I cannot go down there myself. And whenever Mikael mentions Via's mom, you detect a hint of, well, not remorse, but more like regret, as if losing her is something deeply personal to Mikael. I cannot force you, but I fear a dark presence may be looming over the world.
I will find my mom. That day when she left, I thought she left willingly because she didn't want me that she didn't love me. That because I was different from others. But you said she was taken. Right?
Yes. Something is making its presence in the material world when it should not be. And I fear... I don't know precisely, but I fear it might have taken your mother. Just her. There is sorrow that permeates to us who receive their messages. Something is plaguing your world. Whatever it is, I must ask you all. I cannot force you, but I must ask you all to find it and do what you need to do.
I'm gonna go find my mom. I haven't really traveled around. I don't even know where she is or what could be out there. But I want you guys to go with me. I want to go with you guys. These few days that we've been together, I've got to know you all, and I feel very much comfortable around you guys, and I don't think I can ask anyone else. So, you guys please help me?
Sure, we'll help you find her.
Can't really say no now, though, right?
Ilphriina?
I told you back then I would protect you for as long as you accompany us.
Thank you. All of you. We're gonna find my mom. We're gonna stop whoever's darkness out there that it is.
Thank you. Immensely. Your journey will not be easy. It will be fraught with danger. It will take you to lands you might never have known. But you must not do it alone. If all else, you must be there to guide each other. The danger that lurks is one we do not know. From what I can tell, from what I can sense, there is one with the lingering presence of this dark force in a region I believe you know as the One Grove. If there is a place, if there is a person to search for answers, this is where I would start. My powers, my sight is limited. As an angel, I cannot simply interfere with mortal affairs. But if you can find this person, it might be your first step to unraveling the dark shroud that is slowly enveloping your world. You know who I am? Who you are right now is Reef. That is true, undeniable. But you are someone I see. But once, you would have led a different path. There is a divine presence among you, within you, that is familiar to me, as with Viavos. However, hold on, you say I go by Reef now. Does that mean I had another name before? It would appear as such, yes. However, she looks down beneath the clouds. Your ritual is running out of time. We will meet again one day.
You know my mom. You've been in contact with her, even before I was born. And some things have been happening that night. I've been confused ever since then, ever since you came down. Where am I? You
are Viavos. My presence within you had changed you, yes. That night, when I used you to manifest into the world, albeit temporarily, my presence changed you. You have always been who you are. You have been changed. Undoubtedly, if you keep using the powers that have unlocked within you, then you might change even more. However, the reason that I was able to choose you is... and everything fades. Trixie has said most of you are all from the city, but yeah, this is how the world was meant to be. Spirits, they create the land we walk on, the water we drink, the air we breathe, and even change the landscape we inhabit. Before the world had cities and us, they were the spirits who lived, the original inhabitants of this world.
Why is fire so feared of
Well,
the fire elementals here is not any different.
Well, that is a common misconception. Fire spirits inherently aren't anything more hostile. It's just they're a part of nature too. Nature is both the creation of new life, new elements, and also the destruction of it. When a forest grows too big to sustain itself, for the earth itself to sustain it, something needs to call the overgrowth. They're part of the balance. It's just that, well, 500 years ago, the world was caught in conflict. The nations of the old world, the people, well, I don't know much now. It said there were wars, famines, natural disasters became all the more common the more conflict arose. The spirits of the land themselves angered. And, well, by their own very nature, they are the most capable of destruction out of all the spirits. When driven to anger, the spirits manifested these creatures, only ever known in myth as elemental cataclysms. When the world fought back against the spirits, they only defended themselves. They're a force of nature, just as the water you drink and the mountains you climb. They don't really think like we do. But because of whatever worldly conflict existed back in the old world, spirits that manifest as destruction for the sake of balance must have decided the world was better off without us. Only through the heroic deeds of the champions were they ever stopped, and the world was given a second chance to survive. Only after a while did I mention the power that I wielded. Once wielded. And how that power would give me strength beyond what either of us could imagine. It was a gift, just like I was once given. She holds out her hand, and manifesting from violet flame is a large black metal scythe. The Gracious One has made her presence known in this world again. Doubtless, she is gathering more like me, who are in troubled times. I will give you all the information you want, if you promise to kill me.
How is the Gracious One related to the Tieflings of Fion?
Alright, she contacted me when I was at my lowest. We were few, but enough to form a following. They followed me. She gave me a voice. They listened.
Who is the gracious one?
I don't know. A voice, spirit, an otherworldly entity, powers beyond what any of us know. She spoke to me, and I answered. I never needed to know.
Well, then that crosses out what? Because if she doesn't know
I
anything.
don't know. She is a voice, she calls. But
Does she know anything?
always, whenever she comes to talk, she speaks from the wind, coming from below.
What is the gracious one's end goal?
I only know vaguely, but to restore order. As she raises herself, Ilphriina, this is the moment when you notice something glowing in Via's pocket.
There's something glowing in your pocket.
Huh? My pocket? Mia's gonna look down. And she's gonna reach for it, I guess?
You reach for it, and it's
What?
a small item. It's something you've held. Mother's pendant.
Oh! That's right, the pendant that I got, that Ouren got from, that I got from Ouren, that got from her
It's
mom!
Glowing
It's the
again.
pendant. Why is it glowing?
When you hold out your hand close to where Primrose thrusted her scythe onto the ground, its light glows brighter.
Oh.
It's reacting to the scythe as the holy light washes across everyone. The power, the divine energy from the pendant identifies Primrose and her weapon as a source of an otherworldly power. A holy aura washes over everyone present as divine energy surges, is felt, and targets the connection of Primrose to her weapon, to her patron. And it's an attack that, as far as you can tell, is successful, as her connection to her patron is confirmed officially broken. You guys can react for a moment.
Let's go! Okay, I'm done.
What? What was that? She holds out her hand. The weapon doesn't respond. I don't feel it anymore. What did he do?
I'm not so sure, but I think
We did it!
the pendant might have broken your connection to the gracious one.
She puts a hand on her head like, I don't hear anything. How did you? Who are you?
I don't know. It belongs to my mom, but she's just a normal human, so I'm really not sure.
Ilphriina, you hear wind swirling around you all. A wind that rises,
Oh my gosh, the gracious
swirling
one.
around the site. Maybe it's not going to work. The bot does not want to work. I'm going to switch the screen then. Wind. Can you hear it?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you talking about the stream?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear it.
As coming from the scythe is a tempest, a wind that swirls around you all.
Oh, I'm scared.
Primrose just shuts down. Like, she does not do anything. She knows this wind.
What's happening? What's going on?
Everything's dark.
Why is everything so dark?
Raging in advance.
Yo, are we having a second fight already? Yo, no, Via is like an enemy. Come on.
You hear a whispering voice. Viavos.
Oh, I just got chills of that. No.
And then I would like everyone to roll, just
Not initiative.
because of the presence, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
As her presence. Nope, not that one. As her presence makes itself known.
That was 16.
Yep. Scots,
Yeah.
you're frightened. Reef, you're frightened. Via, you're frightened. Ilphriina, you are the only one able to gaze upon.
Damn,
Q.
Irina's got
You are
strong-
frightened.
Strong will. She's strong-willed.
Everyone else sees their vision darken. The only one sees her clearly is Ilphriina. As the whispering voice just once again repeats. Viavos.
Who's there?
I am. 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 And everyone feels the ground start to shake. A magic swirl, a magic emanating, holy but not, as spell is cast that emanates all the way from her, swirling around. This energy tries to attack you all, but it snaps. The pendant shines once more. That was what the 30 saved you all. Congratulations, you all avoided 10d10 damage.
Dear God, thank God I did a reroll.
Ilphriina, you see this multi-winged violet angel look around. It spots a few light. It looks around, and its eyes land on each and eyes? Question mark? Its face lands on each and every one of you, like it's trying to remember you. And then it lands to you, Viavos.
I mean, I don't see it. Viavos doesn't see it, so.
Yeah. Ilphriina, this is the bonus for Ilphriina. It gets to see who refers. It points a long, gangly arm at you, Via. Ilphriina is the one who can see it, and just says, Mikael. But then it snaps its head straight up and looks towards Reef. No. Gabrielle? And then it screeches. Screeches loud. And then disappears, taking the wind with it. And yeah. Ilphriina, fittingly for you as the one most used to the dark, you see in the ocean not fog, but something close to a mirage. Mist and air that swirls around that you could swear would blend into the night sky. Instead, now materializing into a form that you can see, that even the Elder Druids are surprised that they didn't see. As uncovering from sight, you see this whole thing.
Oh shit.
He got an entire ship crew?
As As on the sails of it, you can see black flags, a stone skull being cracked by waves. As a harpoon is shot over here to sunder. We will return. And he gets pulled back. He gets pulled back over here. As Reef, it takes you no identification to see the ship of a wavebreaker. But as he goes over here, you see a couple people on the crew. Most of them that you don't see.
Ilphriina, look who it is.
As you see one controlling the wind, one controlling the mist. Wait. You look forward and see, well, her, but not as you remember her. As, well, not again, dude. As, turning around, she looks to the figure of something you've rarely seen. Dark skin, cloaked in a black veil, and beside her, Brise, looking at her for approval. You see this figure hug and caress her.
Who is that?
Huh?
As
You? Oh wait.
as they turn to you, she points to you all. As Brise nods, and the mist suddenly falls back over here, and you hear a whispering voice talk to you all, as coming from the voice of an apostle. Everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw. Reef is unable to see, and it is in darkness, where you are trapped in a memory of a storm. A memory of a night that you had since forgotten.
Oh my god, backstory.
Several years ago, you are caught crashing, waves, wood splintering, lightning crackles, and heavy rain threatens to topple both the ships of your attackers and you, whoever you all are, trying to flee them. You hear cries, "Get them! Get everyone!" But most of them are muted to you, for you were too young to really understand it. Young enough to know, to hear. But, well, you're also dying then, so the blood rushing out of you was taking more of priority than understanding what your surroundings were. The ship crashes against the other again, waves threatening to spill over and drag you all down under the deep, dark, unforgiving sea. Grunts the person carrying you. A female voice, crying, bleeding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You are able to hear, unable to speak. I'm sorry. Move! Move! You hear more calls as, well, one thing is also this, but like, what is happening? You can't go here. No. This isn't. There's only one way. She puts a hand over your eyes. You'll live. You have to live. But they will look for you. You'll be confused. I'm not sure if you'll have anyone. But you don't. You shouldn't die here. She pulls down her cloak, and you've briefly, it's very vague, a vague memory. A woman, maybe light skin, maybe light hair. Her eyes are blue, maybe purple, maybe some sort of cool color. You don't know. But the thing you do know, the thing that resurfaces from your memories, is the glow that came right after. I swore never use this again. But I must. They'll take me. But they don't have to take you. Her voice takes on an echo. Protect yourself. I am giving you a part of me so that you may live. So that they may not get what they want. Over there! Somebody else points towards the bright, glowing light. Live. And protect. And over there, you hear whizzing an arrow, a harpoon, hook onto her. I am giving you my being. Protect it. Protect you. Cass. And she throws you off. And she gets pulled back. What? You drown. You think you drown. But well, you also live. New life. She's dead? You never know. The waves took you. All you know is that one day you washed up on that shore. Never recalling this. Just a child. And in your mind, in your heart, is everything that your memories try to block you from remembering. The guilt, the anguish, the sadness, the regret, whatever you felt. You don't even remember her. That hurts you. It all comes rushing down like a wave, washing over everything that you had built to block these feelings away. And their overall goal is to serve this gracious one for what? For individual benefit?
Most
What is-
likely. That we haven't had a proper encounter with her since the first time we met her. We were blinded, to say the least.
Well, I think yeah, it's hard to like
Ilphriina.
conceptualize what the gracious one wants, but it's much easier to conceptualize what her apostles want. Yeah.
Yeah, her apostles.
Well, from the looks of it, it's a lot of destabilization. Like the original attack from Lemuria was without a doubt an attack on the currently ruling monarchy, and well, kind of succeeded in that from what you've seen. And of course, we now have here an attack on organized religion with the attack on the old faith. So it just feels overall, yeah,
conflict, which matches with the enraging of the spirits. Disturbing the natural order, causing conflict. Via just mumbles. Sounds like the rupture. You start to hear more loud chattering as like, king. And
King, I thought it was lady. Where's the queen?
Well, that's the first thing you see. You see a crowd of Kuatoa, cheering to what seems to be a much larger one at the center. As you get closer, however, you see them start to also chant, lady. And that's at this point that you also see this.
Oh my gosh, the gracious one.
What?
They're with the gracious one. Oh no!
You hear the leaders speak in common. Halt!
Oh.
Who goes there?
We have offering for the gracious one.
Offer before speak. Speaking of
Along
PP, yes,
with-
you do see some Electrum coins scattered.
Oh,
beneath
I'll offer some Electrum coins too.
Oh,
Actually, I'll do that.
Electrum Boy, I don't have it.
Ho ho ho! We have fellow followers among us. Cheer, 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 cheer. Haha, among us.
Something like that.
May I pray to the lady? Oh, very well. You find the second verse.
I am her vessel. What?
Then the rest of the plaque is presumably unfinished. As you guys see air and the sun again, you all find yourself staring up at, well, the sky.
I am glad.
What are you?
I am known as Unahad.
Oh my god, he's the island himself.
Hello, old friend.
Is he talking to
Gabriel.
Ilphriina? Oh. Reef?
You're
Mikhail.
Oh. Oh.
oh
Oh!
oh no.
And the last one. We have not talked in a long time. I thought you were gone.
The third one is
Your energy is weak, Lucille.
Wait. Name drop? Reef's name drop?
I cannot sense your
No,
strength.
never mind. It's like,
What happened to you?
I think you're mistaken. I'm not Lucille.
But she is with you.
The site?
Oh!
Shield, hold on. This is the site is given by the Gracious One to Promise. And are they talking about the Gracious One?
Oh my gosh, the Gracious One, Lucille. Is it a corrupted fallen angel, legit? Like, when was the last time you saw, Lucille?
When the world was ruptured into 100 isles.
Can you tell us what Lucille was like during your time?
Strong. Convicted. But I see. You are not her.
What's your connection to Lucille, Michael, and Gabriel?
They asked me. Watch the world. I grew weak. Something is wrong. Must rest.
Oh no.
Yeah, the matrons have long secluded themselves below the Underdark. Well, I'm not certain if you know all of this, but long ago, when the world was larger, there were various tunnels and networks of caves that allowed for the surface world and the Underdark to connect themselves. Once it was a friendly relation. However, ever since the rupture, pretty much all connections and routes to get down below were lost or wholly unknown. It is theorized there exists some, as how else could delegates of the Underdark come to even the Summit of Nations, and wherever else they have been seen. Anyways, I have what I assume to be valuable information for the two of you. She looks to Via and Reef. I'll start with you, Viavos. Analysis reveals that it is indeed true. You have been changed, your very essence, Viavos, into that of a partially divine being. Common tongue, Aasimar. However, something that obvious may be something you already know. I have a question. When have you last lost control of your magic?
Yeah, I was 7 at the time when my mom left. That was 13 years ago. I haven't gotten word from her. We tried to find her. There's no contact whatsoever. I don't know. She just left, abandoned me. I guess. I don't know. Maybe that was maybe because my magic, or because I was a half elf, and yeah.
I was in a ship 13 years ago.
Oh my god, was my mom on that ship?
And I was supposed to die.
Oh my god, don't tell my mom is Gabriel that saved him. That would be really crazy.
Ouren looks away and continues the conversation that she said. I strongly believe the reason your magic would have overflown back when you were younger was because the part of you that was meant to keep it stable was sealed away. And that was substituted by this essence that has now been instilled in you. For some reason, that part of you had always been sealed, and it was in this contact with whatever divine entity you speak of when your body welcomed it. Stranger, even, is that it shouldn't be as perfect as what you have been changed into now. You can substitute a part of somebody's ability to wield the divine, but for yours, for what you possess now, to be so close to what you originally would have had is an anomaly. Your source, whatever it is now, must have been closely tied to the source that was sealed away. You originally had a divine source within you. That was sealed away. Your encounter with Mikael removed that seal, but didn't give you back your original source. Instead, it was substituted for something that is basically almost exactly the same. Which means that Mikael could be closely related to your original source.
Dean Ouren, are you saying that I was originally born with divine magic?
Cannot prove it, but I strongly suspect it's so.
So that would imply that one of my parents would be able to use divine magic.
Perhaps. It was not your father. I have asked before I went down. Whatever
But my
his
mom's
involvement.
my mom's a wizard.
I knew Bree. We worked together closely. But there is one thing I have yet to reveal. She entrusted me with something to keep from you or anyone else who would ask. Once I came to her. Once she performed a miracle in front of me that I could not explain until now. I had a child. Someone who was sick. Badly so. At the time, we were colleagues, friends. But I didn't think him much left for the world. That was until your mother killed him for me. He was, well, all his bruises, all his cuts, his weak constitution removed. I thought she had just been possessed with greater magic. But well, some time later, it had not been enough. The child was sick once more. That's why I wanted to trust Bree. She wanted to help me. Save him. But to do that, she believed she would have needed to have gone back to her home, your home. And so it was on that day when I said goodbye to give her, well, possession of my son so that they would sail away beyond the coast and to elsewhere where he could be saved. His name, Castiel. And if I am right, he has returned to me in the most unexpected way. I was never sure if it was you. But if it was, the only possibility was that you were brought back by a miracle. You see her eyes start to tear up, her stoic face crumbles as she finally confirms. Is it you? Is it you? She asks you, Reef. It is me. Then Bree succeeded. She healed you.
Oh my god, wait, does that mean Gabriel is actually my mom?
Hey, can I just ask you guys what Gabriel... Can you guys just spell Gabriel?
Yeah. Oh my god, Ray!
You are all shown a vision as this lingering magic of the Gracious One escapes and tries to infect you all as well with it. You are all haunted by a nightmare. You see a vision of being somewhere dark, somewhere down below, perhaps as you cannot see the sun. Lingering traces of stars, but static and not twinkling, crystals on the ceiling, rather than stars, false light, as your only light, as the last light you see, before some of you draw their last breath. The Apostle looks to you in this vision, holding on to the last vestige she needs. After finishing sucking whatever's in Reef, the last bit of divine essence within him, she moves on to the final one that she keeps. Already wounded, unconscious Gabrielle. As she turns to look at you, who see her in the vision, and, well, beneath the veil smiles, as Gabrielle's life is slowly ended. Above, you hear the sound of clashing metal as she raises up her hands to give what the power that has been drained from Reef, from Gabrielle, from Via's pendant. All parts of the whole that have been split now returned. And as she gives her own, the one that she got into herself, She holds her hand up, raises, as you see above in the dark lit sky a brief flash of light, Mikael doing battle with the large and imposing Dark Angel, as the Gracious One is surrounded by this light, by the essence of Gabrielle, now fused, as the Apostle brings her master back, her full strength. And you see this bright, sunny light fall to the ground as Mikael is brought low. But not by the Gracious One. As the Apostle of Shadow bows to her master restored, you see, looking to you all in the vision, brought low, you see someone look to you all, and you have done well. Now, the seals. As you hear this shriek, the dream ends as, with Ilphriina's dispel magic, you all avoid the consequence of whatever just happened, and you are brought back to yourselves.